Hey there. Have you ever heard the quote, life is not happening to me, it's happening from me? Hey, I'm Carrie Van Ice here at Get Your Vibe Right. And today I'm going to unpack this quote a little bit and try and make sense of it. What does it really mean? Life isn't happening to me, it's happening from me. Well, we do tend to move through the world in a way that makes it seem like what's happening external to us is unfolding of its own accord. It's just happening. And this accident, the fender bender that I got in, it just happened to me. Or that new job that I got, it just happened. It just came out of nowhere, right? But it doesn't actually work that way when it comes to the way that the universe, or if you've ever heard of the law of attraction, how does that work? What that says is that like attracts like. So if I am in a super funk and I'm really, really upset, and maybe I'm on my drive home and I'm totally grumbling about the way that my day went, and I'm super upset with somebody on my team because they totally didn't show up, and I've got all this negativity that I'm playing through as I'm driving home, and a fender bender happens. And it seems to come out of nowhere, but it's actually, in a way, matching the vibe you were in, which is upset, right? Struggle, resistance. And then something like this happens. So what about the other one? When a job that just came out of nowhere, like you weren't expecting it, you weren't going for it, maybe you didn't even know about it before it actually showed up. Well, how does that happen? That also seems to just happen to us, not from us. Well, but think about it. Maybe you're already pretty happy with where you are in your job right now. You like the people you work with. You are loving you're living your best life. You're loving who you are. You're loving how you show up in the world. You are firing on all cylinders. You're feeling creative and inspired in your working world when it comes to business. And then all of a sudden, an even greater opportunity comes along and you get to grab it. And this is exactly what it means when they say life isn't happening to you, it's happening from you. It's who you are and how you're being and how you're feeling inside of you that's actually creating the circumstances that are playing out in the outside world. So maybe right now, just to proof this out in your own life, take a look back at a few times when things didn't go your way and really give an honest assessment. How were you feeling either in that moment or in that period of your life? And what about the time when something really amazing and wonderful showed up? I bet if you look back and really take a strong look, you'll see that that really did match the way that you were being in the world, the way that you were expressing yourself and living your life. So how can we use this to our advantage? Well, we get to decide how we feel. I know that oftentimes it seems like we are responding to the world around us, but in reality, the power is always within us to change the way we feel, or just simply take our attention off of what isn't working for us, right? And focus on something that really is, something that makes us happy and inspired. And if you can do that more often than you are doing the other, focusing on what you don't like, what's not working, what you don't want to have happen, you are going to see more and more good things come to you, because really, truly, you are creating the world around you and life is happening from you. So start putting this into action today. Anytime you catch yourself feeling bad, grumbling, complaining, talking negatively about somebody else, stop yourself, because that vibration is going to come back to you. It's not going out and attaching itself to someone else. It is attached to you. It is coming from you, and it will come back to you in a negative way in the world around you. You want to stay on the positive side of things. You want to get your vibe right, because once you get your vibe right, your life starts to go right. Okay, so that's the challenge for today. See how often you can catch yourself and turn things around and think more positive thoughts.